Hello, everyone. Welcome to the U.S. Immigration News. It is now September 2025, and while the immigration landscape remains complex, there are new signals from USCIS that things are quietly shifting. Some recent changes are practical and real. Some are deadlines you need to know. Some are small steps toward fairness. In this video, we're going to walk through what has changed as of September 2025, which policies are now in force, which deadlines are coming, and what you need to watch out for. Because staying informed means staying prepared. If you like this video, please hit the bell button, subscribe, and like it, so that you may get updates straight to your smartphone. Now let's get into the video. One major update that applicants should know is about how USCIS is handling fee payments. Starting October 28, 2025, USCIS will no longer accept paper checks or money orders for benefit requests. Instead, payment must be done electronically, credit card via Form G1450 or ACH debit using the new Form G1650. If you don't have access to those electronic methods due to hardship or lack of U.S. banking access, there is an exemption process using Form G1651. If not, forms using the old payment methods will be rejected. So if your application is coming up, plan ahead. Also in the fee world, the latest fee schedule, Form G1055, Edition 82925, includes updated fees for many forms, plus new instructions about online filing surcharges, new fee categories, force-attained travel document, parole, document filings, and more clarity about which payment methods apply to which forms. Make sure you're using the current version. USCIS rejected forms mailed with wrong edition dates or wrong fee amounts under the earlier policy alert. Something many applicants have been watching carefully is the auto-extension of Employment Authorization Documents, EADs, especially those tied to temporary protected status. For many TPS EAD holders, including categories A12 and C19, USCIS confirmed auto-extensions that apply until September 8, 2025. That means employers should accept these extensions and employees can continue working without needing to replace the card immediately. For now. Be sure to keep track because after that date, things may change. On the renewal front, the rule that allows certain categories of EAD renewals to automatically extend up to 540 days while awaiting USCIS decisions remains in effect through September 30th, 2025, for applicants meeting specified filing date conditions. If your renewal was filed within the eligibilities, you're covered. If not, you might face shorter extension windows. Keep checking USCIS announcements to see if this is made permanent or shifted further. For those applying to change or extend non-immigrant status, here's a recent tweak. As of September 2nd, 2025, USCIS changed the filing location for Form I-539 for residents of the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands, CNMI. Instead of filing to the Texas Service Center, CNMI residents must now send these forms to a USCIS facility in Montclair, California. Any I-539 postmarked October 2nd or later at the wrong center will be rejected. This kind of logistical change can derail your case if you don't get it right. These changes around fees, payment methods, automatic extensions, and where to file may seem technical, but they have real impact. For example, Someone renewing an EAD under TPS whose EAD expired or will expire soon can now continue working without interruption until early September. Someone filing a status extension from CNMI must plan for the new address. Someone sending forms after October 28th without electronic payment will risk rejection. Each of these details matters. If you're filing any petition, family-based, work authorizations, travel documents, or change of status, start by verifying these current rules: the filing location, the version of the form, the fee schedule edition, payment method, and whether automatic extensions apply to your category. USCIS pages have been updated recently, including the fee schedule, filing instructions, and the policy alerts. Bookmark those, because following outdated instructions can cost you weeks or months. One area where many had hoped for more update is the family unity or humanitarian parole policies. As of September, there hasn't been a newly announced expansion for family unity parole. The Keeping Families Together, or Parole in Place initiative that some sources mention, remains, but USCIS has not resumed intake of new I-131F applications under that program. So if you see content or social media posts suggesting a broad family parole expansion this month, those claims are likely premature or based on prior periods. Rely on official USCIS announcements. Another practical reminder: when USCIS releases filing charts, adjustment of status charts, dates for filing versus final action, make sure you use the correct chart for your category. USCIS updates these monthly. Using the wrong one can mean your adjustment package gets filed too early or too late, or paperwork gets misrouted. These chart updates are small but powerful levers of timing. They interact with visa bulletins, NVC schedules, etc. With all this, though, there are positive signals. The auto-extension of EADs for eligible renewals, clearer fees, and the transition to required electronic payments suggest USCIS is trying to modernize, reduce friction, and push paperwork into more predictable lanes. For applicants who are organized, current in their filings, and checking the homepage USCIS alert pages, the chances of getting stuck on something avoidable are lower than they were a few months ago. So here's what you should do right now to align with what's current in September 2025. First, always download and verify the edition date on any form you use. Second, verify fee amounts on the late August USCIS fee schedule and plan payment via the electronic method if your submission date is after October the 28th. Third, if you rely on EAD auto-extension or TPS auto-extension, confirm your category and make sure your documents or notices are up to date and valid. Fourth, double-check filing addresses for your forms. All USCIS change. Alerts lately have focused on making sure correct filing locations are used, especially for international, CNMI, or other special jurisdiction cases. Fifth, keep an eye on the monthly visa bulletin charts and adjustment of status, when to file versus just final action instructions. These are not big sweeping announcements. They're more like course corrections. But course corrections can matter deeply when you're waiting on work permits, renewals, or when your case depends on being in status. The takeaway for families: the system is still changing, but for many, things are a little clearer and a little more manageable than they were just a few months ago. The power is in the details. That's all we have for this bulletin. The U.S. Immigration News Channel provides all necessary visa information and procedures for your U.S. immigration journey. It is important to understand the United States immigration processing steps, visa application requirements, processing times, forms, fees, and more. We will continue to provide all information about U.S. visitor visas, such as B1 and B2, work visas, such as L1A, L1B, and H1B, student visas, green cards, immigrant visas, EB1, EB2, EB3, EB4, and EB5, and family immigrant visas. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the U.S. Immigration News Channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.